my name is Chylian Azuh and welcome to the show. So today I have my family with me because I want us to discuss something that bothers returned migrants in Nigeria. So with me this evening is my very favorite person, Olumide Samuel. Please introduce yourself.
Good evening, guys. My name is Olumide Samuel, and it's nice being here.
And also my favorite, somebody from Benin. Introduce yourself, please.
Yeah, the name of your favorite somebody from Benin is Prince Eugene Olumese, and I'm so delighted to be here today.
And I have with me my twinnie. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Aburita, your favorite storyteller, and I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so this evening we are going to be talking about the challenges that returned migrants face when they come back home and how they stand strong. So for me, it's about rising and standing strong despite the challenges. And I know that the people I have with me here are people who have faced these challenges and upon return and have fought through. That's the important thing. That's the vital point for me, because a lot of persons, when they have challenges in life, they seem to like give up. Some persons will just say, since it's like this, let me just sit in the mud and just deal with it, just stay in it. But for these ones, trust me, when you hear their story, when you hear their experience, you're going to love it. And the purpose of this particular evening show is because we know that in most cases these things are reported. So yes, migrants, when they come back, a lot of media houses want to tell their story of how hard it was for them in the host countries, what they've been through, what was the push factor. And then when they start doing things, nobody comes to say, oh, you're doing this or you're doing that. How has it been? How are you pushing it? What are you doing differently? The vital point for me, or the reason why it's necessary to report these things, is because we know that there are several migrants out there who need to hear it and also have hope, receive strength, and then push and do better. So yes, I'm going to start with Mr. Prince. I'm going to ask him just how he was able to deal with the challenges. First of all, I'd like you to tell us what were the challenges you experienced upon return.
Chylian, thank you so very much, and I'm really very glad for this very topic because it has been a problem to me for a long while. Truly, it was when I returned from Libya. The first problem I had was how to start again. The second problem I had was how to reassociate, because I felt somebody was going to look at me down. That, oh, it's the same route people took and they got to Europe and you didn't get to Europe. So I was thinking that somebody was going to look at me slightly. They was going to look at me with disdain. They're going to look at me, they were going to stereotype me and stigmatize me. So but how did I get over these things? First, how do I start? I haven't locked myself for some days. I realized I'm back to Nigeria and I have to get up and keep running. So I told myself, get back to your first love. And my first love was teaching. I had to look for how to get back to teaching. First, preparing students who are ready to write JAM examinations. And that was how I started off doing something, until I started doing something else before I get to where I am. And then the issue of how do I reassociate? I discovered that if I tell my story, it will give me the boldness to stand against, to come over stigma, to stand above stigma. So what do you want to tell me? I'm telling you now what you think you want to tell me. Yes, I went through shame, I went through pain, I was depressed, I was demoralized, but this is my story and this is who I am now. I'm using my story to deter somebody out there not to make the same mistake that I did in the past. Thank you, Chylian.
Thank you so much. This is so inspiring. So yes, we all have, this is now survivors. Let me put it this way. This is a team of survivors telling you how it was for them. So I'm just quickly going to come to you, Samuel. So what was your experience upon return, and then how did you overcome and become this person you are today? This big Samuel that I'm seeing.
Thank you so much, Ms. Chylian, for this great opportunity. Many people want to say share their side of the story upon their migration side of the story and reintegration back into the society, but don't have this lovely platform. So thanks for bringing this platform up. Upon return in 2017, December 2017 precisely, it was tough. I could not go home straight, so I had to hang around with some of my friends, and for days I would just lock myself up, like, man, shut myself out of the world, because the hope and determination that took me away from home initially was not what I came back to see, and I was unable to achieve it. So I started drinking, doing a lot of things. Then I met someone that said, if you are still alive while others die on this journey, there is something in you that you need to give back to the society. So that was the first thing that motivated me to be like, Olumide, start sharing your story to gain confidence back. And from that day till now, I've not stopped sharing the story, and I've learned different perspectives of sharing the story and using it to educate the society and the people. So in sharing story, in service to humanity, you are not being paid, but you are getting paid. So that angle alone gives me joy and makes everything easy for me. Many doors that I think is being shut before I left Nigeria, because I came back and I was bold enough to start sharing story, saving lives, educating people, letting parents, guardians be aware of the dangers that the media are painting about that outside world. Now people started saying that okay, this is the way it is, and they started learning, and that has been my vitamin, my nutrient, my supplements, and I'm getting bigger.
Wow. So you see why I said he's the big Samuel here. So yes, we are going to come to the female part of it, because we know that there are a lot of female returned migrants out there, and you need to really hear this. For me, it took months to recover. So I'm coming to you, Rita. Don't worry, I'll tell you my story later, but I want to hear from this beautiful angel. She's my twin sister. Look at her face very well. Okay, so yeah, Rita, tell us, what was it like? I know how hard it is for a woman to come out and say, now I think I'm sure I want to talk about my experience, because it's not something that everyone wants to talk about.
It's true.
But then we want to hear about how you just decided to rise and become this beauty that I see.
Thank you very much, Chylian. I'm really, really grateful for this opportunity. In fact, I think I'm one of the happiest person here, because this has been an opportunity. This has been one opportunity I've been waiting for, and I'm so happy about it. So, coming back was one tough decision I had to make.
Yes.
I was always online trying to search for new opportunities. Even when my business was going, like I started a business in 2018 ending, it was going, I had challenges, the shop got buggled. But then I thought, okay, I'll do something. I started a network marketing business. I wasn't satisfied. I thought there was something more. So I started searching. I know I had passion for the creative industry. I picked up. I was just looking for opportunity, and I got to find out about the Migrants as Messenger project. That actually brought out the star in me. Wow. Because since I've been in that project, sometimes when I look at myself, I say, no, this is not Rita. This is not Rita. As in, a lot of things has changed for me. And now, when I pick up my pen to write, because I love writing, I write a script right from my NC days. And these days, I don't realize that when I pick up a pen to write, instead of writing the normal influential stuff, I get a lot of things, they do new ideas as a result of the trainings and the exposure. And I just can't see myself stopping anytime soon. I just can't see any limitation. I just see myself just going higher. So self-development has really helped, and I wish everyone who has come, who has returned in this same plight and are still finding it difficult to get their start, find themselves, because I had difficulty in reinventing myself. But the moment I made the decision, everything changed. So I want everyone to just make that decision and see how they go from there. Thank you, Chylian.
Wow, I am inspired. Okay, so yes, Rita just told us how strong and resilient she is, I would say that Rita is a lioness. She fought and she won. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. A lot of persons. I remember someone asked me, like, how much do you have in your account? Yeah, let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how much I have in my account. I am doing something differently. Something differently. And the beautiful part of it is, what I am doing now, I see it like from here. I'm going somewhere. There is a future. So I'm not focused at the fact that, oh, now because there is no money in my account, let me give up. That's not us. I mean, I've met these guys for close to Samuel 2018, you 2017. Okay, 2018. Yeah. I just met Rita in 2020, 2019. Yeah. Okay, in 2019. So yes, I've been with these guys and I've seen strength. Beautiful. The thing is, media wouldn't tell you that they are strong, but I'm here to tell you that these ones are strong. No, the reason why we have to do this is because I know that there are a lot of us out there who are intimidated. You don't have to be. You're stigmatized. You don't have to be. When I made up my mind that I was going to talk about my story, I knew that there were a lot of persons who would say, even on some of the comments in the stories I shared on social media, you could see people saying after you prostituted in Libya, you are back home now and you are trying to deter people from traveling. I am not trying to deter you because I've made too much money in Libya and then I don't want you to go, but I don't want you to make the mistake I made.
That is it.
So I'm excited about this opportunity, but then before we go, the final rounds. So yes, I want Samuel to tell me what exactly you do. You own an organization that hardly would media come to you and say, Samuel, what's your organization about? But we are here, we want to talk about it. So what do you do with your organization? What are you up to from here? Thank you.
I run an organization basically with groups of fellow return migrants and potential migrants, and the main focus and the target is creating awareness, mindset re-engineering, and sourcing for opportunities, empowerment for fellow return migrants and potential migrants, so that when you look at a door for too long, you may not know that door is opening already. So when you stick your mind too much to life abroad, you may not know that there is some potentials locally that you can harness and turn into a gold. So we try as much as possible to change the mindset, the narrative of just japa. I just want to come out. So we try as much as possible to go to church, schools, mosques, everybody that wish to listen, everybody that even putting earpiece in their ear, we try as much as possible to remove it. Guy, here waiting with the talk. If you have to make a decision on migration, you have to do it the proper way. You understand? That is just because we've seen it. Even people that didn't went to Libya, people that have been to Lebanon or we're together, working together to achieve that common goal. Migration is your right, but it has to be done the right way.
Okay, so Samuel, thank you so much for sharing this. And let me tell you, I've worked with Samuel. He's not someone who is withholding his story from the audience. He's telling you everything he experienced so that you would know exactly how to handle it and to make sure you don't make that kind of mistake he made. So I'm excited about discussing everything with him. Now I'm going to come to Jera. So yes, people in Benin and Uromi precisely, they have a Returned Migrants Association that is doing big work, and most importantly for me is the fact that they are empowering people. They have this platform that empowers people. I mean, it's a lot for someone who had come back to Nigeria without nothing to decide to empower others. That's like, woo! They are doing they are doing something really huge. So yes, Mr. Prince, kindly tell us what Jera is all about and what Jera is doing in Uromi. Thank you.
Chylian, thank you so very much. I'm back again to you, all viewers. The thing is this: I am the program manager for a registered non-governmental organization based in Uromi. Jera is an acronym for Great Eastern Returnees Association. an association of returned migrants who fundamentally carry out awareness to sensitize the populace and deter potential migrants from making the same mistakes that we made in the past. And so it's joy to us. We do this as we share our testimonies, we show them video clips and all those stuff to make sure that people don't make the same mistakes that we do. Jera, we write proposals, we get grants to get some activities ongoing, we do activities online and offline, we tell our stories in movies and things like that. And so for me, it's a life fulfilling and I can't be grateful enough. Thank you very much, Chylian.
Thank you so much. Let's come to Rita. So Rita is Rita the writer. Let me put it that way. So yes, she's a storyteller, and I want to know what her plans is actually from here now. What are your plans from here? I know that you love writing, you've started writing. I want to know exactly what you intend to do with what you're writing, because I know that it's not going to be easy to publicize what you do. But with this platform, yes, we can.
Okay, thank you once again, Chylian. Sometimes when you're down, I think it is necessary to look back inward to find your strength. So, like I said, it was really difficult when I started, but then I looked at the stuff that I really had derived strength in. And then something I realized again that has really been helping me was trying to own your situation, own your story. Although it took me a long time to learn that, and it has been helping me. And now, the only way I could, start was by volunteering. When you're with the people who are like-minded, you tend to. So now, being with this female returning organization, it has really helped me. It has really got me thinking, because sometimes you just have a talent, you don't know how to harness them, you don't know how to take advantage of it. But then my service to a lot of people do not understand this aspect. People want anything they want to do, they want it to bring money to them. Sometimes you have to look away from that money aspect. That's what helps me. I had to just forget about getting paid or making any income, and it has really been helping me now with just serving, using my story, because that's what female returning association is about, using our story to inspire women, not just those women who have also returned, but potential female migrants. And that has helped me. Now I'm not sure what aspect to focus on when it has to do with my writing. I'm currently writing a book.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm writing my book. It's on my it's surrounding my experience, and the book has to do with my experience and how it has made me stronger, and how it can also help people make informed decisions. And recently I've been able to feature on different stories, film. I love acting. So I've featured in Jackpot series. I was also, even though extras in Lost in Transit, I was there. So gradually I am just raising the bar. It also happening. I have a Facebook page where I get to share my story. You can go there and check. I can share the link, right? You can go there. There's a series I just started. It's called The Journey. It's all about my journey. But here on this series, I particularly told my story from how I left home, what led me, and how the journey also. Although I've not finished it, but I am right on episode 4. You can go through my page on Facebook and you see all of these things. Thank you.
Repeat the name so that they can get it, and face the camera.
Rita the Storyteller.
Yeah. The Rita is spelled R-Y-T-A, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So not your normal Rita. Okay, so yes, thank you very much, Rita, Prince, and the big Samuel. So yes, I'm excited about this episode because actually I've wanted always, like for a very long time now, to put this out there. You know, the narrative about returned migrants is annoying. I am one. I'm a survivor. And when you hear people talk about survivors, you wonder, are they human? Survivors are a special set of people. I'm glad that you've met 4 persons who did not fold their hands. They didn't keep their story to themselves. And they are not around the streets begging. They are doing something. They should be appreciated, loved. Because, oh yes, loved. Okay, so we have also Onokwa Clement, the person behind the camera. He's also a returned migrant. And he's a film producer, and also he's a shoemaker. He has his own NGO as well. And then finally, before I go, I am the founder of a female returnee association, Female Returned Migrants Network. So yes, Female Returned Migrants Network is open to every female returned migrant out there. You can reach out to us, go to Facebook, you'll find, currently we are using the name Female Returnees Forum, which will be changed in no distant time. So when you see the Female Returnees Forum, don't be surprised. Reach out to us. We can actually guide you on how to do better for yourself, because the narrative has to change. Seriously. It has to change. You just need to stand up, rise up. Tell yourself it's a no-no to stay down because I came back to Nigeria with nothing. Start something, yeah? That's the video. Start something.
That's the video.
No matter how small it is, start something. So yes, thank you so much, guys. As time goes on, we'll be talking about a lot of things that surrounds returned migrants and their experiences. I know you will love it. So give us a like, a follow, and just indeed, we are going to put it out there. So it's Chylian Azuh on all the social media platforms. Follow us, like, and also on Facebook we have a page, Influence. So this will be posted on Influence, and we want you to follow us on Influence and share with your friends. Thank you so much for seeing this video. We love you. We love you. Tell them you love them. We love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.